With the legislative session underway, a big topic of discussion will be education funding and the blueprint for Maryland's future. Last month, Governor Moore says he wanted to implement a pause on some parts of the blueprint.
This year, I will propose a pause in the implementation of collaborative time provisions in the blueprint for Maryland's future.
Today, the board that oversees the blueprint voted to make some changes to it. Fox 45's Jessica Babb sat in on that meeting with more on what they had to say. Jessica.
Right now, across the state, schools are dealing with teacher shortages, making it difficult to implement a provision of the blueprint. That provision would give teachers more time to collaborate with one another. So today, the Accountability and Implementation Board, which oversees the blueprint, they voted to approve a motion recommending changes to the timeline. So in order to give teachers more time to collaborate, the AIB says more teachers have to be hired, which is a challenge when in many cases there aren't enough teachers to fill existing positions that are open. And a growing number of teachers in the classroom are on provisional certifications, meaning they're not fully certified. But it's not clear what adjustments to the timeline will be made or how much longer school systems will have to meet these goals.
I think if we are going to push back the implementation of this initiative, which makes good sense given the circumstances, we do need to make some investments in how we can make the profession more attractive.
At a time when the state is facing a $2.7 billion budget deficit and is looking to make cuts in statewide spending. The blueprint, which will pump about $30 billion into education over the next decade, is a challenge, not only for school systems implementing it, but also for the state. When the law was passed, it wasn't passed with a funding mechanism behind it. But board officials today claimed it wasn't contributing to the deficit.
There is a projected shortfall in revenues to cover the full cost of the blueprint. There is also separately a general fund budget deficit that the state is facing in the current and upcoming fiscal year. The blueprint is not contributing to that general fund deficit. It is part of the special fund.
At this point, it's not clear if any additional changes to the blueprint will be made, but it's certainly something that lawmakers and school officials will be hashing out in Annapolis. Live in Baltimore, Jessica Babb, Fox 45 News.
I'm Kai Jackson. Thank you for watching. Here's another video to watch. Also, please take a moment to subscribe to our channel.